Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
What's up, world? Welcome to the inner court, where we know for a fact is in you, not on you. I'm Victor Oladipo, your host, with my co-host Nieman Johnson. And today we got a special guest, a true champion in every sense of the word. He's a two-time NBA champion, one-time NCAA champion, one of the most respected hoopers in the entire world. My brother from another, Quinn Cook. Welcome to the show, brother.
My brother. Appreciate y'all having
Welcome
me,
to the
man.
Thanks
show,
for coming
brother.
through, my boy.
It's dope.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, well, we might as well just hop right in on into it, huh, Chad? You know what I'm saying? We might not. First things first, let's just, let's talk about NBA. Hires and fires, and y'all see what's going on right now. And it's a lot of changes and things going on. You know, the big trade with Luka. My man, what you think about everything that's going on so far?
I mean, obviously, like when the trade went down, I was like everybody. I thought it was fake. I thought Shams got hacked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it really didn't make sense from either party. But I think Dallas is kind of like in a win now mode. You kind of free Kyrie, unlock Kyrie a little bit.
Yeah.
You got Clay, and then AD could be the number one option like he was in New Orleans. Every night, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he had to share with Bron these past couple years, won the championship, and then the Lakers got their guy for the next 8 years. They can prepare for Bron to retire, and then they got their guy. So,
You think Luka like comes into the Lakers and becomes the number one guy right away?
nah, I don't think so.
So who's the number one option?
Bron
Bron?
gonna be the number one until he retire. I don't think he.
He not
because
giving that up?
he's what he had 42.
42 last.
You think these
So-
last couple of games he like proven
Yeah, I think he trying to show. I ain't.
the number one option?
It's
I'm
me.
1A.
I mean, I'm your favorite player. You know what I'm saying? So,
So who bringing the ball up?
Luka. I mean, Luka.
So he going to the two. He the scorer now.
He the scorer.
Okay, say
he the
less.
scorer. You know what I'm saying?
why he got 40.
But I think it's going to mesh well. A lot of people saying, "Oh, it's only one basketball," blah blah blah. But I think they're going to rock out together. They both killers, and Luka fresh off the final. So
Does this make the Lakers a contender?
I think so.
Like
Because
championship
Luka's
contender?
different. Like we was arguing today in the gym. I like them to go to the finals, bro.
Wow.
I like them to go to the finals. Just matchups. I think they could beat OKC.
That's who you think they'll play?
I think they're gonna see OKC for the money.
Go for the
show.
in the final.
West, I don't know how it's gonna go with the seedings, but I think the two best teams right now is the Lakers and OKC.
Oh, over Dallas.
Slightly. Because I think Dallas got better, but like Luka different, dog. Like I think Luka is kind of like, and then he's gonna be pissed off. They saying he's out of shape, his
Yeah, he
conditioning.
mad. He mad
Now
for
he's about to be with the healthiest athlete we've ever seen. So
You think that it matters if he's healthy, even though he executes at the clip that he does?
Luka,
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
I mean, if they saying he's not in shape, if he's getting 30, 12, and 10, not in shape, I think he's about to get in shape.
he
you know,
is.
everybody's on a smoothie vibe, healthy. You know what I'm saying? He said he love the water. You might catch him running on the beach. I don't know, but he different. And you know what I'm saying? You don't poke the bear. So
No, you don't.
Okay, okay.
So what's interesting is that recently we've heard like throughout the year about the NBA ratings going down. Do you think this changes it? Do you think that Luka playing in a bigger market, a larger market, and now AD going to Dallas, and just things that were shook up in the last week or so, you think that makes the ratings go up for us?
yeah, for sure. I mean, we kind of forgot that the Super Bowl is in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? With all these trades, everybody's been talking about these trades and stuff. So I think it was very. I don't want to say strategic, but I think they got the NBA back kind of talking. I know everybody has been watching the past couple games, want to see Luka, want to see De'Aaron Fox's debut, want to see all these guys debut. So I think it's good for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I got a question for you off the record. Well, What was it like playing with Bron?
I mean, you know, we grew up super Bron fans.
We?
Well, I was a super Kobe fan, but we, you know what I'm saying? Like Bron, like
Yeah, we did.
one of my idols. You know, he's been a big brother to me since I was in, you know, high school. And, you know, he's dope, man. Like, he has a special power. Like, obviously, he's a great player, one of the greatest, the basketball part aside. But, like, he makes everybody feel important. You know what I'm saying? From the guy on the two-way to the guy who, you know, does our laundry to the head coach. I mean, everybody, he makes everybody feel important. And he puts the work in. He's the first in the gym, last to leave every single day. And it doesn't happen, you know, by accident why he's, you know, had the success he's had. So he's a real cool dude. I mean, I talk to him probably, I ain't been on his team for 3 years. I probably talk to him twice a week still to this day. So that's just the kind of relationship that we have.
That's incredible, bro. That's incredible. What about Steph?
Steph, I mean, you know, like he's different. Like he's more like reserved, more quiet, but he's a leader. You know, he leads more by example, but, you know, talks when needed, but he works. And, you know, he gives confidence to everybody. You know what I'm saying? A couple times, like, sometimes when I wouldn't shoot the ball, like, Steph would get up, like, Quinn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we believe in you, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I remember that time where I was going crazy when he wasn't playing. Like, every halftime, he's texting me, yo, you can do this, you can do that. If he wasn't at the game, you can do this, you can do that. And just like, I think he's the greatest point guard of all time. I might be biased, but just to have somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, give you confidence and still be tapped into what I'm doing means a lot to me.
Why do you think he's the greatest?
Well, I'm a person like I only go off what I saw, not YouTube, not NBA hardwood classics. Like,
Which you witnessed with your own
you know what I'm saying? Like, no,
What was it though?
No disrespect to Magic, I just didn't see Magic.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I
On a
feel
nightly basis, I didn't live through it. It was something like, you know, you wake up, you go to school, man, I can't wait for the game tonight. I can't wait to see what Bron gonna do. I can't wait to see what Kobe gonna do, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Magic, I missed that, you know what I'm saying, part. So Steph's the best point guard I ever saw. There's a couple point guards that I could put up there, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, that I saw, but Steph, he changed the game. He changed the NBA.
You know what's funny for me is I know what you're about to say too. I would consider him the best ever.
Steph Curry?
Yes, sir.
Best player ever.
Yeah. And I would consider him that because he's supposed to be playing golf, bro. If you really look at him, he's supposed to be playing golf. But he's out there
100%.
and he Himalaya out there, bro.
100%.
For real, he's doing his thing. Like he's changed the game completely, bro. And I had just like you said something so profound. I saw him. I saw him. I had to guard him. You know what I'm saying? It's really different. And he has changed the game so drastically that guys shoot 53s a game now. And that's only because of him.
That's it.
And I'll give Clay some credit too, you know what I'm saying, as well, that their style of playing in Golden State. But man, he changed the game completely. And I gotta consider you one of the greats if you change the game like that, if you change the format of how we play as a whole. And man, I just, you know, I feel like he
you ain't wrong. You ain't off. You ain't off.
On the witnessing Bron, did you witness the upkeep of his body?
Yeah, I mean that was like one things that I really paid attention to. My rookie year, I was with the Cavs, so like that's the first thing that like you hear these crazy stories of NBA players. Man, Michael Jordan will play 18 holes of golf, go drop 40, be in a casino all night on a back-to-back, drop 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kobe works out 5. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear these stories and you hear Bron like. He's in the gym at 6 a.m. He's getting treatment, blah, blah. So that's the first thing that I wanted to see. Quick story. The first day, I was on a non-guaranteed. So, you know, I'm trying to do everything I can to make the team. So I'm staying at Kyrie's house. And Kyrie's like, man, get to the gym early. We got practice at 10. Be there early. He's like, get there by 8. So, you know me, I'm extra. I get there by like 6:30. You know what I'm saying? He gives me his car. So I get there. I'm the first one in there. You know, the rookies and the guys not on the team, we got like the little side locker. We're not really in the locker room yet until you make the team. So we in the side locker, throw my gear on, nobody's in there. Go in there, make some like cereal, whatever I made for breakfast, whatever they got. I'm eating breakfast. As I'm done, I hear like a grunt noise. Like it's a dog in here? Like, what's the noise? And then I walk out, Bron's in a full sweat, like 6:50 a.m., like for 11 o'clock practice, getting it in. It's fresh after the finals. Like, so I'm like, dang, bro. Like, I'm thinking, all right, cool, they lost in the finals. Maybe he just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Next day, I get there same time. He in there again. Like, he in there before I, like, get to breakfast. Like, so he was just doing it every day. And I'm just like, wow, like, it's not a facade. Like, he really, you know what I'm saying, gets after it every day.
Yeah, he really
and so we talked about 2 All-Stars, but I kind of want to talk about All-Star Weekend a little bit and the changes in All-Star Weekend. I know in the game they have a new format as well as some other stuff. What you think about the changes in All-Star Weekend, and then also if you could add your own little change and little, you know, unique addition to All-Star Weekend, what would you do to help improve it and bring more likeness to it?
Yeah, I don't like that they're adding like the G League guys and the young guys get to play against like if they win they can play like against LeBron and all of them. I don't like that because I just feel like it takes away from the privilege of being an NBA All-Star. Mm-hmm. You're the best 24 players in the world. You shouldn't be going against a guy in the G League. I play in the G League, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big representative of the G League, but I don't think they should be on the, you know what I'm saying, at that level. The NBA makes a lot of money. I know these guys make a lot of money. I mean, you played in an All-Star game, 2-time All-Star, so you know, like sometimes you playing 82 games. At this point, you probably play 50 games, traveling, you scoring every night. It gets a lot. So sometimes we look at All-Star break as the break. So when you get to the game, you don't want to, you want to put a show on for the fans, but you ain't trying to do too much. You trying to, you know what I'm saying, play your 15 minutes, 18 minutes, represent your organization, represent your family, and get out safe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think the NBA makes so much money. Man, get a guys who win the game $5 million, $3 million. I don't know what that would do, you know what I'm saying, for the business, but I think it'll make guys play a little harder. Mm-hmm. But for me, just as a fan, I just want to see guys not get hurt. So I enjoy the 200 to 220 scores. It's just cool. Y'all good. Y'all safe. Take the little 4 days you got left. Go to Cabo. Go wherever. Yeah. And then get back for the second half of the season.
It's gonna be interesting this time around because they doing like first to 40.
Yeah.
40, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be interesting because I mean they just gonna score 40 quick.
Yeah. That's real quick.
I was thinking like with the All-Star game, like the Pro Bowl, they should try like to do like let the athletes do other sports, like see how far LeBron can throw a football.
Yeah.
See if someone do a home run derby with baseball. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, for the NBA players that obviously it's low maintenance so they wouldn't get hurt, but we could see, you know, just how, you know, multi-talented NBA athletes are. I think people would enjoy that too.
I know they wouldn't do it, but what about like a one-on-one, like out of the 24?
I don't know about that.
I mean, you know,
nah, it would be exciting. I think it would be exciting for the
and it was
fans.
money on the line.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Man.
If it was a lot of money, like, but I feel like it would be exciting because I think when you're in the world of basketball, you know what ones are. Yeah. But like as fans, I don't think they ever get to see in the summer like Vic and JT going at it one-on-one with RJ Barrett and they doing they little, you know what I'm saying, spots. Like, I don't even think most know what a spot is. To, you know what I mean? I think it would be dope for them to see that and witness that. But I don't know. Like, I don't think players want to be on that stage with people watching just because of the ego part of
100%.
it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, sometimes it gets serious in there, boy.
That island different. Get serious, boy. That island different.
You know, like, I think it's different when you got Kai in front of you. It don't matter who you are.
I mean, I mean,
let me ask y'all this though. Right, out of the 24 All-Stars this year, if they did a one-on-one tournament, who you taking?
Shy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second that because he gonna get to his spot.
Oh wait, but they all like the centers, everybody. Like
so Jokic,
JT in there.
Is there any rules? Because the centers can't.
Probably 3 dribbles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The center's gonna be posting.
Yeah, I mean they gotta. So the centers will probably be liabilities out there.
Nah, not if they get the ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Shy is I would just go with Shy. I was just this year. This year, Shy. I would go with Shy.
I would say JT, Shy would, and maybe Joker would be my top three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like a 1A Shy, 1B JT.
Yeah, and then I put Joker for the bigs.
I'm going KD.
Oh yeah, he out there. It's just so many. It's so many.
I just ain't never seen him lose a one-on-one game. Like,
yeah, man,
I ain't never seen him
I've been a part of that.
I ain't seen Shay. I mean, I know SGA. He different. I think that'll be the championship.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah. Actually, that'd be wild. Actually.
So yeah, man. This next segment is called Soundtrack to the Soul. And you know, Vic and I are deeply involved with the music. So we normally talk about music in this segment. But before we get into that, I want to talk to Quinn about the soul of Quinn. Let the audience, get to know you a little better.
Yeah.
How was it? You know what I mean? Like, I know, you know what I mean? Like, your dad and you was just like big Laker fans, like, you know what I mean? And like, how was it like playing for the Lakers and having those moments?
Yeah. Winning a chip too.
Yeah, like being a Laker and then losing Pops.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, obviously it was tough losing him at a young age.
Yeah.
I mean, Vic could tell you he was with me. I was my best friend. Like, we did everything together. It was tough, you know what I'm saying? Because it just happened so suddenly.
Yeah.
Vic's mom actually took him out of school, that 2 weeks where my dad was in a coma and we didn't know like what was about to happen. So Vic was with me every day and our other brother Norman. So like I had somebody to lean on. So that got me through it. But it was tough, man. Just like I had to be the man of the house at a young age. So like I had to do different things that I wasn't doing because I always knew I was protected because I had my dad. But you gotta protect women. So like my mom and sister, even though I was good, my mom was working, my sister was going to college, doing her thing, but I still had to kind of protect her. But that's really the only reason why I went to the Lakers. Like I was a free agent, fresh off of 2 finals appearances, 1 championship. We lost to the Raptors in 19, but I had different teams. I had like 7, 8 teams, but like kind of just thought like a little bigger than me. Yeah. I never really had that draft moment either. I didn't get drafted, so like that was kind of like my draft moment. I get to pick where I went. Yeah, and then man, just something over my spirit was just like, man, the Lakers. And then AD had just got traded there. So, Brown was calling me, AD was calling me, and I just kind of like, it just felt right, you know what I'm saying? And probably one of the best days of my life because like I kind of controlled my career at that point. And he'll tell you, like I still have it. Like I have like a closet, like, and it's just full of like Lakers jerseys. I got Kobe jerseys, I got Smush Parker jerseys, Lamar Odom, just, you know what I'm saying? My dad was like super, super, super Lakers. So like it was dope.
Speaking on a draft moment, what was it like? Like, what was the mindset coming into the NBA as like an undrafted player?
I mean, I was pissed, like, cause I knew I should have got drafted. Like, I was fresh off of All-American year, we just won a national championship. Like, I knew I should have been drafted. Yeah. And at that time, like a lot of second-round picks, they were getting drafted and stashed. So I had like 4 teams like want to draft me, like late 40s and all of the 50s. But I turned it down just because I wasn't trying to get stashed in Australia and like I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, compete for a training camp spot or be just in the G League. I couldn't get called up by anybody. Like I wanted to have the chance to make a team. So I, respectfully declined and wore that undrafted, tag on my name. And I just embraced it. A lot of guys would blame their agent or blame my college, blah, blah, blah. I just looked at myself in the mirror, went to the G League, destroyed it, and I got my opportunity. So I appreciated it.
For sure. It's funny, like, bro, you're one of the most resilient people I know, bro. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, struggle with that, especially when things come up where they don't have no control of. 100%. What is it that you do, or is there anything that you do specifically or have done in your past and in your journey that keeps you just centered and keeps you focused on yourself and knowing that you're capable of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, I would say in basketball terms, I mean, trust the work. I mean, we put the work in. I mean, you know how hard we work our entire life. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this is nothing new.
For sure.
So we're not here by accident. But I think the stuff that I can't control, like I believe in God and everything happens for a reason. Everything is written. I have no control over it. And instead of me crying about it, instead of me complaining, you know what I'm saying? Put your shoes on, keep your head up, and let's move. It's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I don't get when I don't make that team, yeah, I'm pissed for a little bit, but I look at my mom. I'm Michael Jordan to her. I'm LeBron to her. So she don't see no, you know what I'm saying? So I get that confidence from her and my sister, my brothers. So like, I believe in God, bro. Like I believe in God. I keep my faith, and I'm going through it now. Like trying to get back, trying to figure out, go back overseas, try to get back in the league. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Quinn, you should coach. You should coach at Duke. You should coach. Bro, I ain't coaching, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm struggling with that. So everything I've been through from I was a kid, losing pops, not getting drafted, losing friends, people stealing, all that stuff, just I can't really control it. You know what I'm saying? I just try to keep it going.
Yeah, you know, I'm Neen, but for me, I want to tell you this, Quinn, and it's not just because I known you my whole life, but bro, and it's fitting that you on the inner court, but bro, that shit is in you. I seen you since the 5th grade, bro. I seen you in the 5th grade. Play 7 and 8th grade as a 6th grader, lead us in scoring. I seen you as a freshman lead us in scoring. I seen you as a sophomore lead us in scoring. Me as a senior, junior, you leading us in scoring. You the youngest on the team. Like, there's so many people that's trying to write your story. There's so many people trying to push you in a certain direction. But whatever is in you, and what I just told, that's who you are. That's who you are, bro. And whatever you want to do, it's in you, bro. You can do whatever you want, bro. It's your life. It's your story, man. And nobody gonna stop you if you know that. 100%. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't just telling, I ain't just telling you that because you're my brother, but I seen it, and a lot of us have. Like, a lot of the people you name, they seen you when you was young doing the same thing, brother. So go ahead and take what's yours, bro. Real talk. You know it.
Yeah, you say you believe in God. How does your faith inform you on the way to like interact with the league and like in the business?
Yeah, I mean, I that kind of keeps me, you know what I'm saying, like straightforward and narrow, not like, like, cause for me, like everybody who's been in the situations that I've been in, he's been in, GM's gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? We come from rich tradition, so like. When I say that, it's like when I call you my brother, when you my teammate, like I really believe you my brother, you my teammate, you my coach, like we family. So like, and AAU, we believe that. We spending out each other's houses. Like there's countless times like where like he's been at my crib, like I forget he's at, like my mom would come in, forget he's over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like we were brothers because we went to school together. We were teammates. When I got to college, I got real close with my college teammates. I know he was close at IU with his teammates. It was a brotherhood. But when you get to the league, you'll have those guys like, your vets. You'll have people, you know what I'm saying, who you'll lock in with during the season. But like certain coaches and certain GMs and stuff, like they gonna tell you it's a family, but it's not. And that's when I really realized it was a business. You know what I'm saying? When I was getting lied to by GMs, like I think every team that I played for besides the Warriors, like the GM just like told me something and did something else. But at the end of the day, I can't get my feelings that involved in it because it's a business. But I come from DeMatha, Duke brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? One DeMatha, Duke brotherhood. I just spoke at Carmelo Anthony and my high school coach Steve Smith's Lifetime Achievement Award. I ain't played at Oak Hill in 14 years, you know what I'm saying? But like that's the cloth that I come from. So like it's just when you get to the league, it's a door. It's a door. It don't matter if you undrafted, it don't matter if you the second pick, All-Star. If it makes sense to them, even though they be wrong most of the times, forget the family, forget all this. And that was the toughest thing. And to bring it back, that's what like keeps my faith, like that keeps my faith strong because it's like it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
I'm a not let David Griffin not mess my confidence up, not let whoever the GM is here or owner is here not mess my head up. I just gotta keep
being like a young player. Like if it was like a young player just going into the league, and what would you tell him about the GMs and the lies or how even whatever you sent? Like, what would you tell them on how to cope with that and how to like navigate through that?
Yeah, I would say, well, for me, I would say stay on your agent. You know what I'm saying? When these agents is making these calls, man, tell your agent to call you on through and you put your phone on mute. I wanted to, when I got later in my career, I wanted to start to hear the conversation.
Yeah, that's
like,
important.
Instead of the agents like
relaying the
yeah,
message.
they said
telephone.
this and that. Nah, let me hear what they saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I got to a point to where like I kind of not forgot, but I just never felt like, because I was undrafted, like, man, the agent worked for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared to call your
misconception.
agent. You know what I'm saying? So stay on your agent. Don't get your feelings involved. Put the work in, find you a vet. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna teach you about life, teach you about, finances, all that stuff. Keep your circle small and just lock in. Keep the main thing the main thing.
That's real. That's real.
I love that.
Yep.
I love that.
That's big time. That's big time advice.
Yo, so you won championships at both Duke and in the NBA.
Yeah.
What was like the differences in those experiences?
Duke was tough, man, because my first year we lost in the first round. You know what I'm saying? After the year before that, they won a national championship. So that was tough. We lost to CJ McCollum. He went crazy. Kind of got him, on the national level.
Lehigh.
Yeah. He had like 30.
That was first round, second
First
round?
round.
First round, yeah. First round.
We ain't make it through the first day.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So next year we was a play away from the Final Four. We would have won the championship. We obviously lost to the national championships that who was that? Louisville. They ended up winning it. They beat us in the Elite Eight, one play, one box out. And then my junior year, like, we had Jabari, you know what I'm saying? He had all the hype. We had Rodney Hood, one of the best scorers in the country. And like, I finally was like, all right, it's my time to, like, you know what I'm saying, be that guy. And I had a great start of the year. I was leading the country in assists. I was like at 16. What I started doing? All my names on the mock drafts. I'm feeling myself finalist for the Cousy Award. I stopped doing the things, picking up full court, talking. I'm worrying about my stats. And I finished the year, pretty rough. We lost in the first round again to Mercer. And, my senior year, they like, man, Tyus Jones gonna come in, take your spot. You need to transfer, blah, blah, blah. But Coach K called me, was like, man, look, had my mom drive up from Maryland, had a meeting, heart to heart. It's your team. I believe in you. We're going to follow you. Gave me all the confidence I needed. I changed everything. I changed my body. I changed everything. And I didn't care about stats. I didn't care about anything. I just cared about I've always been a leader, but like, you know how it is. Like, damn, I had 8 points tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. We selfishly, because we work. But that year, I was like, man, we win, everything gonna happen. And we ended up winning the chip. That was amazing. Obviously, my last college game, we cut the nets down, which was great. And then get to the league undrafted, live out a suitcase for a year and a half, get called up, get cut, 10-day contract, cut, summer league cut, just get cut. And then the moment, and I remember I called Vic, the moment when I got to Atlanta, I only got to Atlanta because I killed them in summer league after New Orleans cut me after, I was about to sign a 2-year deal with them. And then I called Grant Hill, like, yo, Grant, like, I need something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you just give me a training camp? Like, blah, blah, blah. He calls Coach Bud. They like, man, they love you. You killed them in the summer league. We'll bring you to training camp. And this is when they let go of Dwight Howard, Jeff T, Kyle Korver, all the All-Stars, Millsap. They was rebuilding, just paid Schroeder and Bazemore. So I get to camp. I'm like, dang, I should start on this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty, like, I think I'm one of the better players here. And then the business came in. My first game, we played here in Miami, played the Heat, had like 11 and 7 in the fourth quarter, only played the fourth quarter. And then I didn't play for the rest of the preseason. I'm calling my agent. I'm like, man, what's up? They like, man, you good? Blah, blah, blah. The GM's like, man, you should get a crib out here. You know what I'm saying? I was living in a hotel. I'm like, bruh, you sure? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of living in a hotel, but I also been cut numerous of times. So like, I'm like, bro, you sure, bro? So my agent like, yeah, bro, you 99%, you gonna make the team. Like, they gonna love you. I mean, they love you, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, what's the other 1% though? Like, you ain't say 100, you say 99. They like, man, if a trade happens, you good. So I get a spot in the A. Like, I get a spot. I remember I was asking you for, you know, that's my first crib. You know what I'm saying? And I finally get my spot, you know, moving day. We had an off day, and like my contract was guaranteed the next day. I go in there, and nobody really say nothing to me. It's a regular day. I move all my stuff. I had my brother come down. We mounting TVs. We picking up drawers and beds, putting everything together, and we finally did it. I put my favorite movie on, I put my feet up. I literally look at my phone, and my agent was calling. I'm like, man, I ain't even answering that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And called again, I answered. They was like, yeah, they just did a trade. Cake fell to Richard Jefferson from Cleveland. To make the trade, they had to waive you. So I called KD, I called Vic. I'm like, man, I'm about to just come to Orlando. I'm gonna just stay with you out there, bro. Like, I'm about to just take the year off. Everybody like, man, just sleep on it. That's the first day where I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit. I just wanted to like, just chill. Like, I mean, I got some friends who I could just be around and just have some positive stuff going on. And then I wake up and I had like 10 missed calls from Steve Kerr. So like I got cut by the worst team and then I got signed by the best team the next day. But God reminded me like, quick, like, don't doubt me, I got you. You know what I'm saying? There was one time where I kind of got off track and then we won the chip the next year. So that was the best year ever.
That's insane.
Crazy story, dog.
Because a lot of people a lot of people don't get to experience like what it's like to be on a championship team
ever.
Yeah.
And you been on 2.
Yeah.
What is it like?
It's lit. It's lit.
Sure.
I mean, the Warriors was already, they had won 2 chips. That was the second year Kevin was there. So, you know, it was like the Avengers. Everybody wanted, you know, to see us lose. But every game, like, you playing Indiana, you know what I'm saying? We played them, it's sold out. Every game we played, it was sold out. You know what I'm saying? We get to the hotels, it was like the Beatles, everybody trying to see Steph, Kevin, Day-Day, Clay, like everybody's trying to get their attention. Like, and if you play well, it's just like your stock just boom, 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 boom. And then I wouldn't say luckily, but I was fortunate that I got an opportunity because Steph got hurt twice for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And
He was
Steve,
playing a lot
like, he
during
just
that
let me
time.
go because he wanted to keep Sean Livingston with the second unit. So if Steph ain't play, I was starting. I was going to play 30 minutes. If he did
Cooking
play,
too,
I was
bro.
the third point guard. But then the best part was after that, you know, 20 game, 25 game run that I had, when Steph came back, I stayed in the rotation.
You did.
And that was like the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, like, I'm playing because I can contribute. I'm not just playing because Steph ain't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So to play in the playoffs was crazy. We was down 3-2 to Houston. I thought we was gonna lose. We had to win 2 in a row, beat them, and then we swept Bron and them. And you know, we won the championship. I won the championship in my dad's hometown. So
That's
Cleveland.
big time. You know, like being a part of championship teams, you think the team gotta get along to win it?
get along.
Get along. I didn't say chemistry.
A little bit.
On purpose. I said get along.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so.
You got to, man.
100%. You got to. Unless you just got like just undeniable talent. I don't think like the Warriors, like that wasn't one of the closest teams I was on, if I'm being honest. Like, and then that next year, like we had a whole bunch of stuff happen that next year. So I wouldn't say we hated each other, but you know what I'm saying? Like we had stars on our team, and then we brought DeMarcus. So everybody has like their kind of. But when it was time to lock in, we locked in. But I wouldn't say that was one of my closer teams that I've been on.
Yeah.
We were just like better than everybody, keep it 100.
Yeah. So
That's a
you
fact.
two
Yeah.
are from a place called PG County, correct?
That's a fact.
And it just so happens to be like this basketball mecca almost.
Almost.
Where it's like
it pretty much is. It just, you know, we ain't
compared
LA.
to the population and the stars that are in NBA and college athletes that come out in basketball are like, the number is like impressive.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if people don't know, y'all grew up together like from grade school and played like the whole way through.
Yeah.
What was it like for y'all growing up? Just
Well, I mean, I mean, when I met Quinn, it felt like I got a brother finally. You know, I came, obviously, you know, my household, I was the youngest, I was the only boy, and you know, before Quinn had got there, you know, I was at St. Jerome's for a while, and you know, I struggled to make friends, just have people I was close with, and then when Quinn had came, you know, it's so funny. It's like bringing back stories and just memories. But I remember, you know, I was in the 6th grade, Quinn was in 5th grade, and we was trying out for. I was trying out for the middle school team basically, and Quinn was obviously the younger one, and you know, I just seen his talent, and he was just really cool. So I was like, you know what, this is my man, and we kind of just was close ever since then. It wasn't like, it was so natural. It didn't seem like it was forced at all. It didn't seem like we was like going out of our way. It just was like, all right, we the youngest ones, and we just gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, from that point on, you know, it was, you know, I wanted to be around a brother. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no brother. You know what I mean? So for me, it was like anywhere I could get to Quinn house, I was trying to get to Quinn house.
100%.
from 6th grade all the way to I left for college. Yeah. Really, honestly, 100%. I was trying to get to Quinn house, and you know, I mean, we got so many different stories, but Quinn really was the one who helped me realize I could sing. Believe it or not, like
what?
Yeah, like
wow.
Well, we was in. Go ahead.
Because like, you know, where we from, obviously the music that we listen to is go-go. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we in the car. It's a lot of singing in go-go. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know how we all think we could sing? So we'll sing the lyrics. Mm-hmm. So I'll be singing and he'll be singing. And like one day I'm just like, hold on, bro. You can kind of sing. And then my sister, like, she a singer too. So I'm like, hey, Kelsey, come downstairs. I'm like, man, just listen to Vic. We playing the go-go, the same thing. Mm-hmm. We dancing in the kitchen, playing around, my mom cooking. And my sister like, nah, you can really sing. Like, so we used to go to the movies, stuff like that. I'd be like, bro, I bet you can't go get her. I bet you can't sing to her. Like, or like I'll tell a chick, like I can. That's how far we go back. Like I'll tell a girl, hey, you know I can sing, blah blah blah. I'm like, man, hold on, man. I call him on 3-way. He'll start singing. They think it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he called me back, say thanks, bro.
Yeah, do a little dumb stuff like that though. But yeah, we go back, man. Like
for real.
When I had got to St. Jerome's, I got kicked out of my public school, so my pops put me in a Catholic school. Yeah. So when I got there, like it was a whole new world for me. So like I'm usually very social.
What grade is St. Jerome's?
It starts
pre-kindergarten all the way to 8th.
All the way to 8th. Mm-hmm. So I got there in the 5th, and it was a shock on my first time wearing a uniform. Mm-hmm. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? We went to mass, like we did all that stuff. So it was a whole new world. It's like my 3rd day there. Like we had recess. I'm kind of just sitting around, like messing with the ball, dribbling, cause they playing. So like I ain't really want to like jump. You know how I'm letting them do their thing. I'm just chilling. So he's like, man, hey, you Quinn, right? I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? I'm like, man, I'm Vic, blah, blah, blah. I've been here my whole life for real. Like, you just hang with me, bro. I got you. Mm-hmm. It just happened literally just like that.
Literally.
Yeah. Even though he was in an older grade, so when we wasn't like class together, but like when we would like change classes, I see him in the hallway. He be like, bro, blah, blah, blah. Hey, this is blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, at lunch, we'll sit together. Man, you need to blah, blah, blah. On third, like, I'm talking like just from a human living standpoint, he made school so easy for me. Then when we tried out for the basketball team, it was just like,
it was lit.
All right, come on, bro. Like, then he started coming over my house, sleepovers and all that stuff. And just, you know, we've been locked in ever since.
Started working on lobs in his backyard.
In the back before he could dunk, we were
lower the court.
Working on, you know what I'm saying? Like, before he could dunk, like, before I could even touch the backboard, we was throwing each other lobs and just
Did you know that he was going to the league, and did you know he was going to the league? And when did y'all know?
Honestly, we wanted to. We had dreams of doing it.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. Mm-hmm. I knew he was going to the NBA. We had one game in the 8th. Well, I was in the 7th. He was in the 8th. And Vic was never like a scorer. Like he started scoring the ball like out of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never been like, he's always been just like a He always trying to guard the best player. He's always our best rebounder, and he's our best teammate. Every team that we've been on 5, 6 teams together,
maybe a little more,
and he's always been those 3.
Yeah,
he's gonna be the best defender. Like whoever we playing, he try to guard him. He's gonna be our best rebounder and our best teammate. So we had a tournament, the turkey shootout, whatever it's called, in the 8th. And I don't know what kind of, like it was playing like a zone, whatever it was, like because we had scores and stuff. Dick had like 35, like in the second half, we was losing. He had like 35. I never seen a kid at that age like score 35 like in a half. So like I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. He had a good game. Then his sophomore year, we played against Coolidge, our first high school game. Well, our first varsity game. Gilbert
Together.
Arenas threw like a crazy like showcase in DC, and like the best DC school versus the best private school. And it was our first game on varsity. We checked in together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't start. We checked in together. Like it was dope. And I know he could dunk, but he got a steal, and he was on a break. And he does his tomahawk. I ain't never seen nobody do that in person, like on the same court as me. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh nah, he different. He like them lights. He like them lights. He like them lights. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he was going to the league when he was a sophomore.
For me, for Quinn, man, I thought he was an NBA player his whole life. Honestly, like, man, if y'all, I mean, it's hard to describe. Because it's a different time, and I wish we had like more footage of bro when he was younger and in high school. But bro was elite. Like bro was Trae Young before they started talking about Trae Young now. Like, and that's respect to Trae, all respect to Trae. But the way bro used to do it, like I remember my senior year, we playing Gonzaga in the championship. He got 25 at half, and we're up 20. He got his dad on his shirt. He kissing his dad before halftime, before the game. Finished with 40. So I always thought he was league bound. You know what I'm saying? And even more so when the league kind of shifted into a shooters league. I for sure thought, you know what I'm saying, that he could play in this league at the highest level, because off the bounce, getting your jumper off, like I never seen nobody do it in our area like Quinn Cook did. And that's just me being, I might be a little biased. I really don't care. But it's true. You know what I'm saying? I seen it firsthand on many levels, in middle school, in high school, in college. Like I seen it. So it's just like, all right.
And as close as we are and were, like we were so competitive.
Super.
Like our coach would be like, man, Vic got to the gym today at 7:15. Next day I'm getting there at 7:10. I'm waiting on Vic to pull up. You know what I'm saying? We start trying to beat each other to the gym, and then the Grant brothers start. They come in the morning and work out. And we pushed each other every single day. And like in college, like right after the game, because like social media wasn't like, you literally can just track it on social media.
For sure.
Back then, like you had to wait for like the game to end. Then you could like go on ESPN to see, but like he'll hit me at the game. Hey, I had 18 tonight. I had 18-7. All right, bet we about to play in 20 minutes. I'm gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was a friendly competition. But you know what I'm saying? Like he showed me how to work. Like he showed me how to work at a young age. I didn't have to wait till I was a junior or senior to be like, now's the time to take it. Like we were freshmen. We was the first in the gym at DeMatha. He's a sophomore, I was a freshman. He played freshman his freshman year, so he came in with a chip on his shoulder. He got hurt that summer, so he was like, all right, I'm gonna just shock everybody. I'm gonna prove myself right. And sometimes, like on weekends, we'll be in the house. I'm trying to play video games. I hear the ball bounce in my backyard. He back there. So I'm like, dang, I put the video game down. We play one-on-one all night. Like we literally push each other. So like his success, like I'm not surprised because he's the hardest working guy I know.
And then on our high school team, we had how many? Five pros? Five NBA players.
Yeah.
So me, him, Jeremy, and I think that Josh Selby, all on the same team. So
it's a big time team. Yeah, because when you're not in the room and we're talking about your high school days, like you know, he really like bigs you up. Like he would like
Bro, you guys had to have been there, bro.
when you hear him talk about it, it's like as if you were like a rock star.
Nah, we were rock stars. I ain't gonna lie.
But you in specific.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I was lit for sure, but like I gotta say because I did everything with him.
Yeah, like because he didn't. Like, I don't get that from his story.
Yeah, nah, he's gonna keep it humble with you.
Yeah.
He's very humble. We did everything together, literally.
Everything.
Only thing we didn't do it was play AU together. That's it.
That's
the only times I wasn't with him or he wasn't with me is when they had a Nike tournament. I had to go play Adidas. That's it.
That's it.
Everything else, we was with each other.
So, like you seeing Vic from young to like when he got to the league.
Yeah.
Was there a moment in the league where you was like, okay, which Vic is that? Like, who is that?
Nah, I know him better than he know himself. Yeah, like I know the rock star version.
You knew
of him.
that was in him already.
Yeah, all the swag, the everything. He's been had it. He's been on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've always known it. But like, I ain't gonna lie, though, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
His rookie year, him and like Michael Carter Williams that was a same player.
Yeah.
They was having like a little like
back and forth.
Like Michael Carter Williams go crazy, he'd go crazy. And then it was like the first thing on SportsCenter one time. And I'm just like, nah, that's my right-hand man right there. Like, the first thing on SportsCenter, that's like
that's
a real big deal. I was like, dang, like my brother really like cooking in the league. Like not just there, like cooking. You know what I'm saying? So that's my guy. I'm his biggest fan.
That's dope, man. Nah, that's super dope to hear because you know, I hear from like his side, and it's like he be like downplaying himself, crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he gonna tell you like, I ain't getting no off. Like in high school, because in high school it's like you know, I was kind of. If you let him tell him, be like, I was just kind of there, bro. Like I didn't really start.
I mean, I played hard.
I played hard. How Vic was like, so your junior year, my sophomore year, the year we had 5 NBA guys. Like everybody went D1 or whatever, but we had a rotation of 6 guys.
Yeah.
Like that, we had 6 starters. So Coach Jones was like, all right, look, game 1, Vic, you come off. Game 2, Quinn, you come off. Game 3, blah, blah, blah. So we got to one point, you like, hey, coach, man, I'm gonna just come off the bench, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just selfless like that. So he always been a team guy, not worried about himself, but he saved us, you know, a lot in high school. Not just his energy, but him scoring as well. So.
Yeah. What you think is the easiest industry to transition into after sports? Like for guys coming out the league that want like some type of longevity.
The easiest, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but I would say coaching.
Word.
Yeah, I would say coaching.
Why is that easy, P?
Just because we just was in it, we know it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at all the former players that is coaching in the league, coaching college right now, I think it's an easy transition. I think coaches, like head coaches, want, you know, former players more on their staff just because they know what the players are going through. They can speak the language. And that's all we kind of know growing up. Like unless you kind of venture off as you like when you in college, pro, like as you should, you know what I'm saying, with business and your finances and real estate, whatever you get into, music, whatever. But most of us in the league, we just focused on hoops. So maybe like, God forbid, like your career doesn't go the way you wanted to go, whatever, you retire, you kind of still know basketball. Like I see a lot of guys coach, you know what I'm saying? And they don't have to intern. They don't have to, you know, kind of put in like time as like somebody who didn't play or didn't have those connections. They can just kind of ease their way in and kind of do their work. So, I mean, I probably would say coaching.
So you wouldn't coach that?
I'm not coaching. I'll coach like a AAU team or something like when I get a little older, maybe if I'm bored or something. But nah, I'm not trying to coach.
When it's time to not play no more, what do you think you're gonna do?
I want to commentate.
Nice, Quinn. That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. TV, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I want to be around the game still, but have like no stain. Like, we gotta win tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying up all night, pulling my hair out. Like, I kind of just want to. Cause I'm still gonna watch the game anyway. So I want to fly to a city, man. I got the Rockets versus the Grizzlies tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm commentating game. I get to interview the players, have that relationship with the players.
Yeah.
And that could be 2 times a week. I could go home, live my life, manage my other businesses I got, and, you know what I'm saying, be around my family.
So what are some other businesses you have? And talk a little bit about your book. I think this is really, really cool. And just talk more. Obviously I want you to be the spokesperson for it, but just talk about what inspired you to do this, maybe what's in the book, and, what do you want to get out or gain out of it?
Yeah. Well, I was real small, like when I was a kid, like 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, I was real small. So my mom bought me this book called Salt in His Shoes. It was about Michael Jordan, how he got cut from his team because he was small. Obviously, it's a fictional story, but his mom puts salt in the shoes. He hits a growth spurt, makes the varsity, turns into Michael Jordan. That was like, I read that every night before I went to bed when I was 8, 9 years old, and as I got older, like that book really inspired me. So I always wanted to write a children's book, and then my mom was an author. She, like put out 2 books. So I kind of just wanted to do that to honor her, and then I know that book inspired me. So we got this idea from Jack McClinton, obviously, University of Miami, great legend, one of the best college players ever.
Good energy.
You know what I'm saying? When I was with the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? We locked in like all the way with some business, just him, introducing me to certain people, getting out, not being so, basketball minded, you know what I'm saying? Using my platform, using my leverage with business. And, we just started chopping it up, came up with the idea. I always, had the idea of cookbook, try to play off my last name because it's easy, but he came up with the 10 recipes, to success, you know what I'm saying? And it's just about, being successful in life. And there's certain recipes that I give to kids, and that's dope. Obviously, I got my brother. He does the forward, you know what I'm saying? He's in it more than anybody besides me. So just get to honor like my friends who helped me get here.
Yeah.
Honor
my coaches and just honor just being a good kid, having dreams and working towards to get them.
Yeah, I think that's so incredible. I mean, he showed me the book yesterday, and it's nothing short of amazing. And if you guys, everyone has an opportunity to go get the book, it's truly inspirational because it's real. It's real life. You know what I'm saying? It's real life struggle. It's real life overcoming adversity. It's real life conquering. Just conquering. So if you guys have a chance to, go and check out his book, make sure y'all take the time out to do that, man. It's a must read for sure. My question for you, bro, is like, I talk to Nieman about this a lot, and I feel like there might be an unnecessary stigma on athletes, and that, there's an interesting perspective on how athletes, might not be the most educated. We don't necessarily go to school for 4 years and graduate with a degree and have an opportunity to know or to know what we might do after basketball is over. A lot of guys are one and done. A lot of guys go to school for 2 years. A lot of guys don't even have to go to classes when they go to college, and they still make it to the league. So if you could give any advice to, the 1% of men and women and just athletes in general who play sports, who might not know what they're doing after their sport is finished, what would you say would be the best thing to do to get their foot into the door, and what direction do you think is best for them to just trying to figure out what to do next?
Yeah, I think it starts. It can start like, when you get to college, when you get on these, amazing universities, the alumni that you have access to, like write them an email, get their phone number, like the alumni who come back and watch practice in the school. You know what I'm saying? Get their number. Hey, blah blah blah. I'm a freshman. Like, can I text you? Like, just ask questions. And then when you get to the league, or no, not even there. It's like when you in college, don't just hang out with your teammates all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, you got practice, you got class, it's tough, but like, go to the CAF and meet other people. That was the biggest thing for me. Like, when I was at Duke, like, I loved my teammates. I was with them a lot, but I was going to the CAF. I was going on campus. I was going to our student center.
What's the CAF?
Like cafe. You know what I'm saying? Like cafeteria. And I was meeting other students, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew Duke, had strong, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just
networking.
alumni, but like just you don't know who's like.
You don't know who's who.
Like this kid's parents own this, so like not even you doing it for that. It's just you just meeting other people, like, and that's what I did. I tell all like my little brothers who are in college now, man, look, try to find you different friends out because that gets you away from basketball as well. You don't want to be with, you know, so if you're not playing well, you don't want to just be thinking about basketball all day. Go, you know what I'm saying, go on campus and just walk, just stuff like that, meet other people. And then, you know, when I got to the league, I had great vets. Quincy Pondexter, when I was in New Orleans, was my brother to this day. I'm going to go to LA and catch him at USC soon. Iggy, you know what I'm saying? I sat next to Iggy and Sean Livingston, you know, my 2 years ago in the States. So I'm asking Iggy, bro, like, what you like when do I make my first invest? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking them hella questions, like just, and they took me under their wing and, you know, just don't be afraid to ask questions. Like Neem, like my first investment was with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. But I had that, you know, like Vic didn't like keep you, like gatekeep you know what I'm saying? We introduced each other and when I got to LA, you was the first person I was with. You took me to my first LA party, you know what I'm saying? Like just getting that network and then really just standing on it because the people that sit baseline at these games, courtside, like they want to meet us. They want to be around us. They want, you know what I'm saying, to break bread with us. So once I learned that, like it kind of took my business to another level.
Yeah. Did you have a, go ahead, you was about that. Did you have a come into the NBA moment? A welcome to the NBA moment? On the court. Well, I had a good one and a bad one.
Love to hear it. My bad one was literally my first game with the Cavs. We playing the Hawks, and like I'm killing in training camp. Like I'm the first guy off the bench. Like I'm the first guy off the bench. I'm playing with Bron. My first time playing with Bron, and I'm guarding Jeff Teague on the baseline in front of their bench. He hits me like with a in and out snatch. And I went flying. I ain't fall, but he shook me. And then they hit the jumper, and the bench is going nuts. Like, mama, like, this ain't Duke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they cooking me. And I was like, oh, damn, like, this is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was the preseason, too. But I'm like, damn, like, it's a little different. It's not like, Mo Williams was going a little easy on me in practice. He was a little older. You know what I'm saying? Deli didn't really have no, like, so I was kind of chilling in. Yeah. And training camp. But I got in front of Jeff Teague. He went smack at me. But my good welcome to the league moments when I got on the court when he played against the Knicks. And Melo, like, showed me big love. He subbed out. The people on the bench, man, cut your head. Like, this ain't Duke. They going at me. Melo like, man, chill. That's my little brother. Chill. So I'm like, yeah. I heard Melo. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was like, damn, I'm really in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was dope.
Man, you got like some impressive friends.
What?
Like, I always like, I don't know, like your cast of friends, like you, cause you know you like a social guy, like you stay in touch.
You got
like,
a good heart, man.
But like people you be knowing like everybody, like you cool with Brian, you cool with Melo, you cool with Steph, you cool with KD. It's like
you got a good heart.
You got like a good cast of friends.
No, I appreciate it.
What is that about?
I mean, it really, like, with the basketball side, though, it really came from, you know what I'm saying, being KD's little brother. Like, that's how I met, like, Bron at a young age. That's how I met all those guys, like the little older guys who we looked up to. And then, like, you know, I played for these schools. I played, like, for these platforms, and I kind of always, like, was showing love. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was at Oak Hill and we played national schedule, like, dudes was tapping in. And I'm a guy, like, I'm trying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, tap in as well, like, get to know these guys. And I'm the guy that's not like, I'm going to ask for that picture. I'm going to ask for an autograph. I'm going to ask for advice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just always been real social and just try to, you know what I'm saying, connect with people I look up to, connect with people that's doing, you know, positive things. And then just me going along the line, like, I got to connect with, like, certain actors I grew up watching, musicians that I love, just random friends that I got, just me playing for the Lakers, just I get to meet all these people. Me playing for the Warriors, I get to meet all these people and just really tap in. So
he got a good heart too, man. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because it's true. Like, he is social and he does go out of his way, and then you see that he's genuine after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very uncommon. And you know, it's something I admire about him is how social he is and how he's able to bring people together and have the friends that he have and be respected at the same time. And you know, they know that Quinn don't want nothing from him but love, and that's important. You know what I'm saying? I know from my own personal relationship with him, like it's just love, and that's hard to find. So I think that stems a little bit from where we come from too, 100%. But I think it does stem from your family, bro, and where you come from, and your mom, your sister, your dad, you know, and just the roots. You know what I'm saying? It reflects that for sure. 100%. So we got bonus questions, huh? Quick fire jumps.
Okay.
We got quick fire joints for you, my boy. All right, here we go. You just gonna throw them out there and just, you know, answer them the best way you can, my boy. Who is the most underrated player you've ever played with?
Played with?
Yes.
Ooh. Dang.
Take your time.
Anthony Davis.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's an all-time great. I think he's one of the most talented players I've ever seen on the court. He can guard 1 through 5. He can 3-level scorer. I think he doesn't have the accolades that people, you know what I'm saying, for people to put him in these certain conversations, but just talent-wise, like, I don't think he gets the credit that he deserved. And he willed us to that championship. Like, Brown was incredible. Brown was incredible that whole year, especially the playoffs and the finals. But AD was just as good. He was just as good, and I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves.
All right, wow, that's a good one. All right. Well, the next question is: do you think the Mavs won the trade?
Short term, yeah. Short term, yeah. Long term, I think, you know what I'm saying, obviously you get a 25-year-old top 3 player who's won. In that market, people are going to want to come to LA to play for the Lakers. So I think I could see, you know, the Lakers winning that trade down the line.
What's like a common misconception fans have about NBA players?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
Hey. That we just dumb and just like,
yeah, that we should shut up and dribble.
Just like we not like human, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like they look at us like puppets, like we dumb, we just spend all our money, we flashy, like, just like, not all of us are, you know, flashy, not all of us spend our money dumb. Some people, some athletes do, but some librarians do, some doctors do. Right. It's just kind of like when you think of like flashy,
but it's true,
and just dumb, like you think of like rappers and athletes, but you know, some rappers are the smartest people I know in business. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that stigma just like being kind of.
Would you say that basketball players are busy individuals? Like your schedule is busy?
It depends.
It depends.
I mean, it can get busy. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, especially like if you're in a situation like where you having like 4 games in 5 days. I think that it could get busy. You could have back-to-back games, a day off, and then back-to-back games right after that. I think that's pretty busy for us. Like, now granted, in the course of a day, now we only probably playing 2 hours in a day, but then we prepping too, you know what I'm saying? We going to shoot around.
Game days are really busy.
Yeah, game days are really busy, but like practice days.
Yeah. You chilling?
Make it do what it do.
You in there 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? You taking a nap.
Yeah.
Wake up, do whatever you want. But like if you into other things, you might got a call at 4 o'clock you gotta be up for. You might got a dinner to, you know what I'm saying? So.
And it's harder on the road too. It's harder on the road too. Like when you on the road and you in a hotel, you know what I'm saying? It's just it get different. But
that's a good question though. I ain't heard that.
Great
one.
question.
I ain't heard that one.
Who's in the league got the best handles in the league right now?
Kyrie.
Yeah, that's right.
I would concur. I would concur
Kyrie.
that.
Steph.
He can shoot off the dribbles.
He vicious with it too.
Yeah,
though.
he dance.
I like Tatum.
Yeah,
he got
a lot better.
You know who I'm gonna give you an underrated. Somebody underrated though.
Underrated.
Najee Marshall. Just watch him.
Handles.
Watch him.
Naj.
Watch him.
Okay.
Another. Well, he's from Jersey.
But
he moved to PG County.
Yeah, he might as well be from home.
Went to St. Jerome's. Just
he
like
might as well be from home. He might as well be from home.
You know what I'm saying? PG County product, but He's 6'7". He played
with the Mavs right now.
Yeah, he got some handles.
Who you think gonna win it all this year?
Boston.
Boston, easy call.
Yeah, they gonna run it back.
Who they gonna play against?
Lakers.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I gotta stick with it.
I don't know yet.
I don't think it's the Lakers.
I'm going Lakers or Mavs. I ain't ready for
Lakers or Mavs?
OKC yet. I ain't ready.
Out of the West, it's hard for
You
me to
got
pick.
something against them.
Nah, I love me and him was having an argument the other day. I like SJ over Iverson.
Okay.
I like SJ over Iverson. And Iverson changed the game forever, changed the swag, changed the style. Our big homie, but I like SGA.
But you don't like
bigger.
him in the playoffs.
I mean, well, I've only seen him beat a guy one time, and Luka kind of hold on there, young boy. So,
I mean, I think SGA is a definitely a generational talent. I love that he didn't conform and he plays his game. Yeah. But they definitely gonna have to show it in the come playoff time, and that's it. And when he does that, I mean,
I'm a bet with the guys who've been there.
Yeah, experience is everything for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. I think in the East, I think it's going to be either Boston or Cleveland right now. I don't see anybody in the East better than those two teams. And then in the West, I think the West is like a bunch of junkyard dogs. It does anybody could come out the West in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see what the Lakers do. You know, just like how they all come together. It's kind of new at this point.
Because if they make it to the show first year,
that's crazy.
Woo-wee.
That's crazy.
That's impressive.
Impressive.
That's crazy.
It's just like it's to be seen. It's going to be to be seen. Like
100%.
the depth that
100%.
Dallas has, you know, and then like Chet coming back for OKC in the middle of the season. Is he going to be in shape?
I forgot they had Chet.
Yeah. And Hardenstein.
Didn't they add Tice too?
Like,
they cut
him. Oh, okay. But maybe
they got
Hardenstein. So it's like he just developed that little floater.
Yeah, he crazy. He nice.
That he's still.
He nice.
If you could build an all-time starting five, bro, who on your starting five?
Steph at the 1. I go Mike at the 2. Kobe at the 3.
Man.
Bron at the 4. And KD at the 5. Yeah, I don't got no centers.
Don't need
Center,
them.
huh?
5 out.
Yeah, 5 out.
5 out. Them
Play
pieces.
zone.
Play zone.
Hopefully, we won't play like Shaq or somebody like super unstoppable. KD, LeBron could kind of. But I think I like my 5.
Yeah.
I like my 5.
Okay.
What's your top 5 songs you listening to right now? Or in the locker room before a game?
Right now,
I'm gonna give you my 5. I mean, it's music different right now. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, maybe do artists instead, like your top 5 artists that you listen to.
Dirt, obviously. Shy Glizzy, from the crib. KP Skywalker, he from the crib. He like that. Young Thug, gotta listen to Thug. And who was the 5th? I still listen to T.O.B., bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Tough, my boy. That's hard.
listen to T.O.B.,
Oh my
so.
gosh.
That's all. That's my 5 right there.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I just listen to music. I listen to all kind of music. So it just whatever frequency I'm on at the time. It's hard for me to tell you one artist but I listen to everything from.
Before we let you go, give us like one more story, like a league story. That's like, you know, it's just like a funny story that you just had tucked. That's like,
I mean, I got a lot. I remember we was playing the Pacers, and we was trying to get the 2nd seed for the Western Conference standings, and obviously everybody knows how close me and him are. So I want to say he was questionable before the game. So like Steve Curry called, like he never talked to me that much, like because we had to win.
yeah.
He's like, I know you talked to Vic. Like, where's you on? You talked to Vic? Like, I know he came over the crib yesterday, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Steve, what you on right now? Blah, blah, blah. So we going through film. we going through player personnel, we get to Vic, he blah, blah, blah. Quinn, what you think? Like, bruh, y'all play him more than y'all played against him more than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time actually playing against Vic when we got in the league, like on a real team. And like the whole day, like, so pregame, we talking like while we warming up.
Of course.
He says like one of like the video guys, Quinn, he playing? Like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how serious they was taking it. And then we did our little handshake, blah, blah, blah. They called a timeout. We started out like, I think we was up like 9-2. Carlisle calls a quick timeout. Steve tasked me, yeah, your handshake was cute, but you could have told me he was playing. I was like, bruh, like, but you know what I'm saying? But that was dope because like, that's my brother. So like they knew, like, they understood our relationship. So they literally was trying to like get all the information they could out of me, but it was just like, I don't know if he playing. I don't know if he not playing. So like, it is what it is, but they knew, like the world knew how much, you know, our friendship was. And then the first thing, you know, when I got done playing, the first thing that I saw on SportsCenter, well, like the SportsCenter page now, not TV, was our handshake. We did our handshake. My mom sent it to me. Coach Jones sent it to me. That was a good moment.
Yeah, we had a little picture. We was both wearing the same number and everything. He had to go to state jersey. I had the Indy jersey on. It was good. But man, I just want to thank you, bro, for coming on the show and hanging with me and Neem. You know, we love you past this show, and you know, it's a forever thing with us. And like I said, bro, it's in you. It's not on you, bro. So whatever you want to do.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all entering the space.
You know it.
Y'all got great chemistry.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate it.
Love y'all.
Brother. The inner court, ladies and gentlemen, peace and love. You already know what it is. It ain't in you. Oh, is it in you? Oh, it's in you. All right. Say, man.
One take.